It's going.
All right, kids and kidettes. Today we're going to talk about cheating. Cheating. First things first. Arm wrestling is not this. This is not arm wrestling, okay? This is sideways masturbation. Arm wrestling looks nothing like this. My buddy Adamir gang here is going to show you. When I grip up, even before the start of the match, I can lean way back like this. I can drag on his hand. I can put my foot. Can you get a pick of my foot? I can put my foot up here like this and use it as leverage, and he can kick it off if he wants to. That's how awesome arm wrestling is. On the go, we can go like this. That's a hook. I can go outside. That's a top roll. I can go like this, and that's a press, and he can beat me. But no, you can bend your wrist, you can move your body. Arm wrestling is called the world's fastest sport. It's like a drag race. It is absolute speed. And what moving your body does is it helps you take advantage of the static strength of your arm. There's absolutely nothing stopping your arm from going backwards. At any point in time, I can throw as much as I want this way. My arm can still go this way. If I'm doing this, all I'm doing is leaving a ton of my static strength on the table. This doesn't use much strength, and it's very dangerous. Just using your arm to arm wrestle leaves you wide open to do something like this, which if you're not looking at your arm, doing this puts that torque right here on your humerus. All those arm break videos you see on YouTube are because people's hand gets outside of their field of vision, outside their shoulder, and their arm breaks.
Can I interject?
By all means, Adam.
So, I know what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that people watch a real arm wrestling match and they say, oh, those guys are using their body, this and that, they're leaning, if I did all that, I'd win. Well, the reason it's like that is because if you were trying to critique people's form, it would get really frustrating because it'd be real subjective. Oh, that guy cheated more than that guy. We'll give it to the guy that lost because he was using bad form. So they take all that out of the equation because there's three real easy rules. You've got to have a fair start. The ref won't start you until you got a fair grip. And then after he starts you, you just have to keep your elbow anywhere on this 7 by 7 inches. You have to keep your other hand on this peg.
Yep, I can move my arm all over this thing as long as my elbow doesn't come off.
That's basically it, and that keeps the reffing fair. Because both competitors can do whatever they want, given those constraints. There's not a whole lot to worry about calling people on. You can't, if it was like, oh, well, he got too low, or he leaned too far, that would be so frustrating because then you'd have a ton of bad calls. There'd be a lot more arguing over the calls.
Yeah, as far as on the start, I can put my foot up here. All I have to have is one foot on the ground at the start of the match. I guess this foot up here and slam over. That's what arm wrestling looks like. And all you guys, when you're doing it in school, you're doing it on a regular table, someone tells you it's cheating. No, not even then. If I'm on a regular table, I can put my hand down here and move, nothing stopping my arm from going backwards. I can grab the table. It's still not stopping my arm from going backwards and me from losing. I can pull on this, but it's not stopping my arm from going down like this.
As long as both competitors are using the same rules, it's fair.
The
rules are very simple. Elbow on the pad, handle on the peg, hand on the peg.
Hand on the peg.
All right, give me that too.
See, I can slide, I can drag, I can do whatever I want, and it's completely legal. We can do that all day long. And most matches, a 5-second match is a long match. They're usually over very quickly. All right, I'm going to post this on YouTube here in just a little bit. Any questions, please hit me up. I'd love to hear them. Thanks, guys.